I'ma leave out. She took the river with Judas. Tearing down the barrel of his gun. Yes, he shot me down. I died and someone brought me back to life, but never to my senses. Bounce on that shit, can bounce on that shit, can.
Good morning. Hold on. Well, we are here to talk about welcome in. I'm trying to do a background. We are here to talk about, you know what, I'll do that later. I'll do that background later. So I'm here to talk about the Scotty and Lemmy, right? And how her being pregnant. So I see a lot of women saying, oh, this is great for her. This is wonderful. This is, she's hit it with the money. And, oh, this is wonderful. When I'm kind of like, no, it's not. And a lot of people are agreeing was like, yeah, I don't know, because, so yesterday she spent, I seen her Thanksgiving. She spent with her family. I don't agree to it being, I'm just going to say it's a great thing she's having a baby. I'm happy for her. But let's be clear, before we find out that she was having a baby, they were already hot in their relationship. Scotty and Lemmy have been together for longer than y'all know. We got to see them. Y'all got it publicly last year. Scotty and him have been together for like 3 or 4 years. So, but a lot of people are upset because they feel like, oh, hey, good morning. A lot of people feel like Janisha saw, but she lost. She should have stayed to have his baby and she would have been okay. Let me explain something to y'all. Janisha has credits in anything to this show. Janisha got a car that she brought from contributing to helping this show grow. I've said this before that, good morning. I said this before that I feel that Janisha left, but she didn't leave to where if she left, it was still that they're still friends, right? We know they're still friends. A lot of people want Janisha to be hurt because they love Scotty. And I want to show you some stuff that I seen that it was very, very wild to me. Very wild. I was seeing women say this is a great thing. She got some money. She's good. And then she did a video to where she said she didn't know being pregnant was this emotional and all of this. Girl, and he would tell her how emotional she is. And I'm like, but he got you pregnant. So how he gonna tell you how much? Yeah, she ain't even hit it yet. So she was live yesterday. I'm gonna show a little bit of what she said yesterday. She was talking about, reveals her baby girl name, her pregnancy craving, and she's gonna name her Iceland. That's cute. It's kind of something like hers. And I want to play what people thought, and we're gonna get into it because it's just my unpopular opinion. But I feel like Scotty need to get her own together. So now they're saying that she might got a show if she engaged. Cool, but Scotty, just make sure you have your shit good too, because be prepared.
Now, Scotty. I love Scotty down, but I gotta call a spade a spade. Everybody in the comments saying that Scotty secured a bag is delusional. Let me tell you the real person who secured a bag without having to have a baby. Janisha. Mm-hmm. Him and her was together for 4 years. He confirmed it. They never were married. They never were engaged, but they were in a committed relationship. And from the pictures and the videos, they appeared to be happy. She got this man without a baby, to move her whole family from the islands. She got a paid off house, paid off cars, and she also got a producer credit on Baddies. That's not to say that I'm not happy for Scotty, because according to her, she has been wanting to be a mom for a long time. But in a way, I honestly feel like Lemmy trapped our girl. Scotty is clearly in love with Lemmy, but I feel like he is in like or lust with her because she's young, naive, and she's popping. He didn't want a grown, mature woman to match his fly. He wanted somebody to be young and dumb that he can basically run all over like a doormat. He have her, but he also do what he want on the side.
Mind you, he got with Scotty. What's her name had already came out and said there were cameras in the house. There were rumors coming out that he abused the dog and all. It's a lot that came out that everybody was like kind of overlooked because, oh, he got a bag. Just because he has a bag don't mean anything.
Let's not forget old girl that got his initials tatted on her nails just a couple of months ago. On top of him sleeping with other cast members, and probably still is. Allegedly, that's the reason she was into it with Anna, Razor, and T. Everything for them is looking amazing. They came out, they take trips, they go on date night. He buys her thing, they pin sweet messages to each other. And it's very cute to see. But I just have a feeling that when Scotty drops this baby, Lemmy's likeness for her is going to go from this to this. And who's going to be home watching that baby? Not Lemmy. With everything that he was doing for Scotty already, I feel like she could have got everything out of this man and then some without having to bear his child. He just wanted to take her out of the game and sit her down so nobody else can have her. It also concerns me with some of the other allegations that we've heard. Him being abusive to Capri, him being controlling to her. See him arguing with women all the time, his cast members being unprofessional. And I feel like some of that energy is going to be projected onto Scotty once she gives birth, because he's going to know she's not going to go nowhere else because she's going to want a family with him to have a 2-parent household for this baby. I am hoping and praying everything works out for my girl, but it's just something in me that tells me this is not going to end well. Scotty got to remember, this is chess, not checkers. And how you get them is almost always how you lose them.
Now, everybody, I've heard, that Janisha did the same. I don't know. Now, I remember when he was with Janisha, he told Janisha he didn't want no kids. Janisha was like, yeah, I don't want none. He was like, yeah, I don't want none. So I don't, then when I heard she was pregnant, I say what? When he wanted kids? Huh? Remember, he used to do little interviews. Yeah, having kids right now, not a good thing. Having kids right now is not something I want to do. We don't want to do that. I'm like, what the fuck is we? Then he been with Scotty, and finally came out with, oh yeah, let's have kids. I like Scotty too, but like I say, I'm concerned because this is new to me. Let me see what other people are gonna say. Oh, so she's not gonna do Baddies too much. Baddies. So they saying that Baddies is actually Scotty last season. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay. So let's look at other people opinions, and we're gonna look at Scotty videos and stuff.
It's good for her. She will not allow Natalie anywhere near her baby. Natalie couldn't even let Scotty.
I don't think Natalie is the problem, y'all. I really don't. I don't. And then there's a thing going on about him and Natalie allegedly. I really don't. But okay.
Have her own moment. She's on social media talking about Scotty's pregnancy and making jokes and hating. And it's like, Scotty, we've known this for a long time. But in case you didn't know, Natalie is not your real friend. And I feel like Scotty has set herself up very nicely. And I feel like Scotty's position and involvement with Baddies is going to change. I think she's probably going to fall back. She's going to be more involved in behind the scenes like Lemmy. And I don't think that makes Natalie feel real comfortable.
No. No. Thank you. No, that's not. That's not. Janisha, let me tell you something. They have a producer and executive producer. I want everybody to stop thinking, oh, she have his baby, this is gonna get her. No, it's not. I'm telling you, it's not. No, it's not. He gave EP to Janisha John. Janisha ain't gonna let her job go, baby. She helped build that company. She helped build Zeus from the ground up with him. She's not. She's not. It's not happening. It's not. Now she might take, she's just gonna fall back. But that no, now Scotty isn't the boss. Y'all gotta stop that. No, that is not happening. Let me tell you something. You gotta know what you're doing. You gotta know what you're doing. You gotta know your audience. You have to know that stuff. That is the way Scotty is. There's too much work for Scotty. It's no shade. She's not doing it.
Comfortable because these last few seasons we haven't really needed Natalie. She doesn't like to show up. She feels entitled. She doesn't want to be involved. And it's like, we don't
And a
really
lot of
need
people
you.
feel like she got a baby to seal a deal. No. Oh, she got a lifetime of bags. She got a lifetime. No, baby. No. Hey, Terry. No. Just because you think she got this to seal a deal, it is not what y'all think it is. It's not.
And I think that Natalie feels very threatened by that, and she should. But if Scotty knows what's good for her, I don't care how much money Natalie is offering. I don't care what she's trying to buy for the baby. Scotty, do not even let that lady know the name of the baby. Okay?
The whole world know the name of the baby.
And I'm going to say this now. If Scotty knows what's good for her, she will not allow Natalie anywhere near her baby. Natalie couldn't even let Scotty have her own moment. She's on social media.
When they first, okay, so Black and Bougie, let me tell y'all something nobody ain't telling y'all. When they first got together, you remember Stunner Girl was like that with camera in the homes and all that when they got in their beef. So Scotty, there were cameras because there was a picture of it like a while ago. They've been together for what year we in? 2022. 2022. That's when he was still, everybody thought and knew he was still with Janisha on his arm at the time. They were just, I don't know how it was going. And Scotty had a home that he brought her with cameras. I had posted the picture, I don't know, looking like 2022, 2023 vault. Excuse me, when they were at Waffle House. I have posted pictures and I have stuff for that happened last year, like earlier this year with her hairstylist and stuff was like, yeah, you know, he like, you know, he controlling. Then he could hit her old stylist and stuff was like, he concerned. He's very concerned. Like he was just like stuff that he know. All right, so I'm gonna play something she said was happening while she was packing to go to see her family because she in North Carolina.
Like, I don't know. Is it because I'm thick? You can't really see it, or can y'all see it? It's whatever. But yeah, I'm not cooking a lot this Thanksgiving. I really thought I was gonna be like.
So let me find it where she said that pregnancy emotions. Let me go to my Instagram. Let me stop sharing it on here. Let me go to my Instagram. Because I sent it to myself. Huh? I'll talk about Trump later. I don't have the headache to do so. I mean, I'm sorry, the ability. Because what he just said was the dumbest thing I just heard in my life about Somalia. Okay. Exactly. To her, that's what it is. But if you look past that, it's a lot going on. It's a lot more than that. She gonna get huge. She think, oh, well, the baby due in April. I don't know why she thought she should be bigger than that, but the baby due in April.
And I'm trying to blame my pregnancy. Like, how you gonna tell me? How you gonna tell me how I feel? And say I'm blaming a pregnancy. I don't want to be pregnant right now, but I am. I love it. I didn't ask for this, even though we did plan it. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't ask for what comes with the pregnancy. I'll put it that way. Because I did want to, if I'm hungry, or when he be saying I'm being dramatic, and I'm trying to blame my pregnancy, like, how you gonna tell me? How you gonna tell me how I feel? And say I'm blaming a pregnancy. I don't want to be pregnant right now, but I am. I love it. I didn't ask for this. Child. You know, we did plan it. But you know what I'm saying? I did want to enter motherhood. What comes with the pregnancy? I'll put it that way. Because I did want to. No good. If I'm hungry, or when he be saying I'm being dramatic, it's just the hormones. I'm trying to blame my pregnancy.
Because it's overlapping itself.
If I'm hungry, child, and you know, I did want to enter motherhood.
Listen, let me tell you something, Black and Bougie. They planned it. She went along with it because that's what he wanted at the time. She want to be a mom, but she kind of tried to clear it up of what she was saying. But my thing is, why every time you blame that you hungry, he blame it on other things of it, not your emotion. Like, that's the part I caught, and I was like, what are you talking about? So I knew then, that's what my comment said, it's gonna be some mess. It is, because I peeped listening to her, and I was just like, huh? So she's gonna be more emotional. I don't think he's gonna be able to handle that. I don't think so.
Good. So it's just the hormones sometimes, like, making me spaz on him. Nobody else. I don't think I'd really be spazzing on nobody else. But Lemmy, oh yeah. Child. And, you know, I did want to enter motherhood. Or when he be saying I'm being dramatic, and I'm trying to blame my pregnancy, like, how you gonna tell me? How you gonna tell me?
So basically, she's saying he's blaming her pregnancy on certain things of why she act the way she act. So, oh, you just pregnant. Oh, you just this. Oh, you just that. And I want y'all to understand, like, okay, we know she pregnant, but why you gotta keep? Just something is just off to me. Something is just off. She did came and clear it up. She said, even though we did plan it, I didn't ask for this. Two very conflicting statements, but Pop Off says, too much complaining for someone who set for life alongside her kid. She said, you're dense. We planned this, but I didn't ask for the emotions, everything that come with it. So, Scotty, what do you mean? And first of all, Scotty's not married. Now, I say if she was married, that's when you do it. Let me explain something to y'all. I'm gonna play something about a woman who was with a rich man. Let's go by example. Rick Ross, his baby mamas. Rick Ross set for life, right? But look at him. Look at his life. T.I. baby mamas. He rich. Do y'all think T.I. baby mamas is set for life? Look at Diddy and Cassie and his baby mamas. Y'all gotta understand, no. No, they're not. Who Jeff Bezos' ex-wife, and they have children. I believe they had children. No, ma'am. He married her, but no. If she didn't marry, no. No, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. And I've noticed a lot of women say, oh, she's set. No, you're not. And you were around a lot of women who were pregnant. Nobody told you that these are the emotions. She didn't ask for the pregnancy symptoms. Girl, what you thought it was coming with? What you thought it was coming with? So she thought, I'm pregnant. I can still go out with him, get a bag. No. No. Let me go. Okay, so I want to play something about look at Future and look at his baby mamas. Okay. We gonna watch some videos about it. I'm gonna play Dominique Morgan because I was like, "Ooh, this is not good."
I have, and I wish we were better at discussing all the ways that control and oppression manifest in relationships. Reproductive coercion is the most consistent way that the world fucks over Black women. And it's the first and easiest way that Black men are trained to control Black women, because it's not seen as the abuse that it can potentially be. A person can say it was a mistake, and these niggas are poking holes in condoms. I was an adolescent health educator. I was teaching in the classroom. I had ninth through 12th grade. I taught in the alternative schools. I had students that were parents that did not understand. Like I remember one day one of my students who was a mother talked about how she used to, if we do it in the hot tub, it don't count. Like, and these niggas are okay with, if one party can always make it seem like it was an accident and the pressure will never be on them, and that party, and merely by that party's existence and being identified as a male, they have an ease in the world. It sets women up to be.
It's nothing wrong. I'm not saying they planned it wrong, no, but I'm looking at the aspect of it. Look at Scotty. Scotty is outside. She's having fun. She's working. Scotty's doing her thing. She don't have kids but Capri. You got to look at it different, because right now, I say this all the time, right now, I hope she got a great birth plan, because going to the hospital is so not, girl, please don't, unless you in North Carolina, please don't, baby. LA not bad, but we got to look at the aspect of it. Another thing is, everybody was like, oh, she's engaged now. I'm like, and I'm going to say something. When I saw her story on Thanksgiving, he wasn't there with Scotty. He's not in North Carolina with Scotty. Scotty is with her family by herself. Scotty's not. Scott, I said, why he's not there spending time with her family? First of all, they should have flew the family out and had the entire family, so they can all get together and eat and enjoy themselves. Like, all the families meet, all of them sit down and eat, break bread, get to know each other, because they're going to have to be around for the baby. No, that's why I was kind of like, y'all, no, don't clap for that shit. Something ain't right. And I stand with my gut. No, bro, it's concerning. I've never seen nothing like it. She from North Carolina. That's the South. I know. That's still the South. That's still the country. I know. So I know and then she probably got asked, well, where's Lemmy? Is he coming? How will he be here? I would like to have us all together. And she probably under pressure, like, yeah. Hey, Lyric, like, yeah, that shit don't feel good. Oh, he had to work, and oh, well, his family won't. Oh, we could have all been together. I'm telling you, had a conversation with. I grew up in a South household, baby. Well, we all could have been together. It would have been nice, we need to all get together and know each other and have a great, So how was the gender reveal? And yeah, I don't know.
You fucked over, and with that young woman, it's like we don't discuss enough how folks are looking for the thing within their gender that affirms them in their gender, that makes them feel like they're valid. For a lot of women, who, especially women that the world won't say is beautiful because they don't.
And I'm finna be honest with y'all, we are looked at as incubators. Let me explain something to you. And the women that voted for him, yes, you're incubators. I'm gonna tell you something. Check out with I'm gonna play my girl. I'm gonna have to go on my YouTube, but she was talking about how she's a nurse. She's a paid she worked in a mental facility. She does travel nursing, makes a lot of money, right? Follow her on all social media platforms. I listen to her journey. She talks about it all the time. And she was saying how a chiropractor, which is non-licensed, is professional, but they're targeting women who have professional jobs. We talked about this, and how the plan is for women who have a license and work hard for that to sit back, carry babies, and just be an incubator for men because they feel like the birth rate is low. Very low. If y'all look at the birth rate from last year or from 2020, baby, the birth rate was boom. Remember, nobody had nothing to do, right? We got plenty to do. It's a lot going on. Hell no, I don't have the time. So I know she's going to be sitting down. And what I want people to understand, I hope she has some money put up. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to play Letitia, what she said about Glenn too. I want y'all to hear something. Because when I heard that, it clicked in my mind. Oh my God, you have to understand, being pregnant, you do have to sit down once you hit a certain trimester. You do have to, if you don't have a business going at home, if you don't have that stuff to where you can do it and just sit at home, yeah, you got to sit down, baby. Some women work, but then again, the older you get, the more you kind of like, baby, I got to sit down, because your body has to accept that this is her first pregnancy. So she is going to sit down. Okay, Scotty, let me see how old Scotty is. Because if I'm not mistaken, Scotty in her 30s. Scotty's 27. So yeah, she's going to have to chill a little bit. So yeah. I hope she does like cosmetics or some like doggy clothes while she's sitting at home, like come up with a plan and do like doggy clothes and stuff like that. Because people like to buy cute dog clothes for their dog, right now, just to have her something to do. Because Scotty used to doing stuff, and Scotty used to working. Y'all got to understand, Scotty finna go she finna get annoyed because she got to sit down. She can't be on the show. When Scotty wasn't on the show, what was Scotty doing? She was everywhere. Scotty finna get aggravated. I'm just telling you now.
A beauty standard, or their body isn't shaped the way the world says their body should look. Being able to give birth validates their womanhood. And for some people, looking for validation, not for most people, looking for validation is like a drug. A lot of these kids are validators of these people's existence. I remember when I was in prison, it was niggas who was locked up. The only thing they wanted to do when they get out was to have a baby so so the world would know they were there. Not be a parent. Have a baby. And so it's just ugly. It's just ugly. And comprehensive sex education, access to care are just being eradicated. And no one even has time to think about it because he's motherfucking sending stormtroopers into fucking DC. I have, and I wish we had a.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Here you go. Here go another one.
Commas and them commas only. See, we are in a recession or getting ready to go into one. Either way, the plan has always been the plan. Get pregnant by a rich man. Y'all love to sit up here and listen to these relationship gurus that tell you where to go, how to act, how to walk to get a rich man, but they never tell you you're going to be doing some slithery, slimy stuff in the process. And yes, that plan can include somebody else's man. With that being said, this is a rich man, a very rich man, and he was messing around with her. Yes, we all knew she was going to get pregnant, y'all. Like, it just comes with it. But to sit up here and say that she's worried about karma or that she
this we're talking about Nikki baby, her ex-husband or ex whatever, new baby mama. This is what she's talking about.
Delusional. How is she delusional? She's calculated. She's a calculated woman. Y'all got to stop playing with these women like they just so delulu. They very much know what they be doing. These women have been doing stuff like this since the beginning of time. Any king, any man with money.
And I want to remind you, she's now sitting at home pregnant with her baby alone. He was there in the beginning, but now he's not there anymore. So when you hit a conversation, will they set for no? Because it can go either way, regardless. The same way y'all look at men that ain't got it, the same way they do the same tendencies.
And motion. There was always a side chick, another family, multiple kids somewhere in the family dynamic. This woman understands the laugh now, cry later method. She is going to be laughing now and crying later, but she had to give up something to gain something. So yes, she will be crying in a nice car. She'll be crying in a house that's probably paid for. She'll be crying being able to call her baby daddy and say that she needs some money because she has his child.
That's if he give it to her. Because Nikki just came out and said he ain't give her nothing.
This is a calculated move, woman. Y'all need to understand that. Nothing happens by coincidence. A lot of times women don't even meet certain men by accident. A lot of women will plot and plan and put themselves in the same room as certain men. And a lot of these men, a lot of people's boyfriends be going. And women say like, oh, she deludes, she this and that. I'm not saying we agree with Rashida and how this thing went down with D'Angelo Ball and Miss Nikki baby, but one thing she's not is delusional. She's calculated, and she do not care about no other woman.
Yeah, she's not. She's calculated, and that's what y'all got to understand. Because yeah, you can cry in that, but then again, it's the point of the absence, and that is going on. So just because of the title doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. Hold on, y'all. And you can sit here and let me say this. Having a child is like close to death. It's close to death. It's close to death. I want y'all to remember that. It's close to death.
Scotty, I just feel like if you gonna let the nigga get you pregnant, you should have asked at least for a ring. This isn't even religious. I'm not a religious person. I'm not a religious person. It's just logistics. Girl, your nigga is worth.
Baby, let me explain something to you. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Oh, she's engaged. That don't fucking matter. I don't care if she had to sign rights, meaning I have, ladies, let me tell you something. Try to be, if they not, I don't care what it is, but you want to be, what's the word for it? When you sign a document, if anything happened, it got to come through you. Meaning, oh my God, because I had to do this. And I still got rights to the motherfucker. We have a 15-year-old. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. to where, okay, like his properties and stuff like that, you sign that over. What do you call that? Because I still got rights to them motherfucker, even now that I can tell a story. But she could do that. Always make sure, if I was her, keep it real with you, I would get life insurance on his ass. I wouldn't do nothing to him, but I would prepare myself. His properties, this and that. I would, thank you, Lyric, power of attorney. That's what I would do if I was her. Let me tell you something. Let me explain something to you, baby. You talk to him about it. You plan on having a future. Anything happen for that to go down, I would rather have power of attorney. Well, Malish, why? What the hell you mean, why? Excuse me? Y'all better get y'all some. I'm telling you now. Get your life insurance policy, put it up. Because some of these men don't have none. Get those things set in place. Just because you engage, he got it, you don't. But you can, if you hungry, he gonna feed you. If you want something, he gonna get it. And don't always be that way. We're going into a recession. Everybody's is affected. Everybody's. So if I was her, I put in motion a business plan, set this up. I get me some power of attorney, life insurance, have that set. And guess what? My child ain't got to worry about nothing I don't either. And just in case he want to act funny, I'm cool. I know what I can do. Trust me.
Worth millions, literal millions, like real millions of dollars. This is
I'm tell you this. I'm not with my baby daddy. Well, we have conversation. We talk. We cool. But I still have attorney over that motherfucker. Ask him. That's why motherfuckers call me all the time. Don't call me. Figure it out. I have, like now, I can go get a life insurance policy on him if I want to. I'm the only one. Okay.
Bitch, man. Why are you not legally protecting yourself with a marriage, girl? Like, the baby was planned. This wasn't no oopsie. Like, y'all sat there and decided, like, we're going to have a baby. Why would you not make this nigga marry you first? Or at least wait for him to get on the line? That doesn't make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a conservative. I'm not super religious. I'm pragmatic and practical when it comes to things like that, because it's like, girl, you already know that your nigga likes to be ambiguous with the endings of his relationship and don't always fully end one before he starts a new one.
Yep.
So you're gonna leave yourself wide open to what the fuck ever? Like, Scotty's a sweet girl, but I feel like she's being a little delusional right now. Like, I feel like she's being delusional. Like, you gonna let a nigga with worth literal $1 million tell you that he wants to plan a family, but he can't plan a.
One person ain't talk shit about, and she got her own, and she said it, and I live by what that lady said. Beyonce, Giselle Knowles Carter, and Kelly Rowland has said, because they married to some men that got money. They not broke. Baby, the best thing for you to do is have your own life before you do any of that, meaning have your own bank. Don't count on his bank. Have your own bank. Because they know how these men are. They're not crazy. And they talk, oh, well, she take care of him. No, she's not. Beyonce is set. She's set with him. But Beyonce is not finna sit here and not do anything and have her own life and sit here and be like, yeah, he got it. No, Beyonce not finna do that. Beyonce like, no, we all finna eat. Kelly Rowland, the same thing with her. She ain't finna sit here and go, yeah, you got it. But if it came to the point to where they have it to, if I have your child, we married and I give you that and I can't do certain things, you already know what it is. And they worked their whole pregnancy. They had something. If it wasn't an album or a concert, you saw them work the room and have something going on. There are women that are that way, and you have to be that way. Lauren London, she still has something. You gotta have something going on. You can't make yourself an easy access availability, vulnerability, like she said, being vulnerable, because anything, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have some moving and some shaking going on, baby. That's why I say I want her to get a business plan out, let them fund it, and go ahead and come out with couture line for the kids. Yes, thank you, thank you. I'm glad you said it, Lyric. That's what it is. Cause remember how Kevin Gates did his wife, who now is divorcing him, right? Now he want young women. Remember how he wanted her? She had land, she had this, she got the kids, and she just put focus on herself. When she put more focus on herself and Kevin couldn't get that access to her, Kevin was mad, and he's still mad to this day. So yeah.
Wedding. Y'all could at least went to the courthouse and I'm like, protect yourself. I'm begging
For real.
of you. Like that
The
sweetheart
same with Lyrica. Same thing with A1.
shit, big hearted shit is not cute after a certain age. Like, please don't wind up in the BM club. Please.
Yeah.
Because it's always going to be somebody younger, lighter, and brighter.
Mm-hmm.
And we know that's what Lemmy likes. No shade.
No
Okay,
shade.
Scotty.
It's not a good idea, and that's why because we know who she is. Like, we know, like, it's kind of well, I'm happy for her, but it's Scotty, baby, come here, come here. I'm gonna play another person. A lot of people want to be a thing to where I have to give that to you in order to get. I don't. We're in that time now that kind of like no.
I feel bad for Janisha. I feel bad for Janisha. What exactly do you feel bad about? That man wasted 7 years of her fucking life and she got away without the baby, bitch. Feel bad for Scotty. Feel bad for Scotty. Y'all the same type of woman that get on the internet talking about how hard it is to be a man's baby mama. But y'all, congratulations, or you ate down, or you securing the bag. She's not securing shit. Securing the bag would have been Lemmy proposing to her. Because Lemmy just wasted 7 years of Janisha's life. Did y'all forget? Y'all the same type of bitches that get on the internet and talk about how hard it is to be a fucking
7 years. And guess what he say? She's a great friend. She's a wonderful woman. Oh, she's great. She this, she that. I'm like, sir, if she was great, you wasted 7 years, my G.
single mother. And Scotty just entered fucking baby motherhood. And y'all saying Janisha, we should feel bad for Janisha.
I don't.
No, we feel. I'm proud of Janisha. She's the one who got the fuck away without the baby.
Janisha has credits.
Why the fuck are
Janisha has the executive producer credit? That's why I was saying, people saying, "Oh, she's a boss now. She gonna have." Janisha is locked in with the executive producer credit. Executive producer and producer. So it's like, I know people know they beef, and I know people know they had beef. And I'm gonna let you see what this other person said. This is why I say females gonna have to learn the hard way when they think like this.
Why does Scotty want a baby by Lemmy? Look at Scotty and look at Lemmy. Stop. First of all, Scotty won. She literally did. She has the money, the man, the CEO.
I can't wait to play my Letitia response.
And his child. For y'all to feel like Scotty's dumb for that is weird. And let's just minus out the money and all of that. If that's who she truly loves and wants to be with, then let her. Why do y'all always do this to black women? It's weird. It's really weird. Like, stop acting like y'all aren't pretty with an ugly boyfriend. It's never that serious. Sorry, Lemmy. But yeah, I don't think Scotty is.
I think because that's the exception of society with Black women, to where is get them with this. You don't have to have that. You don't. And I didn't grow up like that. I grew up with, listen, have your own. But if you get with them, know what you're getting into. Prepare yourself for this, because it's not going to always be what you think it is. That's how I was raised. These are the girls that are told to sit, look pretty, look cute, whatever he wants you do. You don't say nothing. I didn't grow up like that. I didn't grow up like that. I never had that concept of that. Because I got more respect I got more respect from men who expect that than their girlfriends who don't. They love a challenge. Challenge them. It works.
Messing up her image or herself by having a baby, especially by Lemmy. She's gonna be taken care of, and so is her child. Like, leave her alone. It's weird. Scotty's dumb for getting pregnant by Lemmy. Why would Lemmy and Scotty have a baby? Why does Scotty want a baby by Lemmy? Look at Scotty and look at Lemmy. Stop. First of all, Scotty won. She literally did. She had
When I'm gonna play it first before we move on, how Janisha won and how they feel like Scotty lost. A lot of people do feel like that. Janisha is free to reign to work how she wants to. And I'm gonna let this lady explain how.
As usual, but this message is for Janisha and Janisha only. First of all, happy Thanksgiving, bitch. Secondly, this is not one of those woe is me, I feel sorry for Janisha videos. No. I actually respect the fuck out of you. I think that you made the right decision. We don't know how you and Lemmy's relationship ended, and it doesn't even matter, because at the end of the day, you kept your business in that Zeus. You still get into that check, get into that bag, looking great, looking fabulous, classy. And I feel like if anybody won in this situation, you won. I know I'm late as usual, but this message is for Janisha and Janisha only.
Okay, let me go. That's just like Lori Harvey.
Situation. And I'm gonna say something because everybody been pretty much saying the same thing, like, oh, she secured the bag, she was smart, or you see people saying like they not happy, they don't think it's gonna end well. That's all I got to say. Truthfully, honestly, I don't feel like Scotty like Lemmy. If Lemmy was a regular dude and he ain't had no money and he wasn't Lemmy Plumer and he
This this this. Hey, she was arguing yesterday. Man, let me buy her a bag to shut her up. Man, let me take her out to the nice spot. We don't even gotta have this conversation. Let me get her these shoes. This. Thank you, Lyric. That's it.
wasn't the owner of Zeus Baddies, the CEO, whatever, she would not deal with him. She would not affiliate. She would not associate herself with him.
Another thing too, y'all. This is her boss. This is her boss. I just want y'all to let that sink in. Lemmy and Scotty's boss.
She will overlook him. She only deals with Lemmy because of who he is and his status, quote unquote. Okay, that's one. Two, Scotty. Like, it's given she fell in love with her trick. Like,
Yeah.
you cool? My thing is, I feel like Scotty should have secured a better bag besides a baby before she decided to, let him shoot the clock or whatever. Confirmation. But Scotty with the body. Why did you not?
Another thing, this is an anesthesiologist, because I can see the thing on there. She work at the hospital. This is a woman that's getting paid to put people to sleep for surgery or be in the surgery room with them if needed. Okay.
Why she haven't trademarked that? So anytime anybody say that name, she should be getting paid.
Thank you.
Two, you always talking about your body. I feel like Scotty should have invested in like some type of fitness clothing line, or she even should have opened her own gym
Or something
become
for
a
her
personal
dog.
trainer, something of that nature, because she's so big on her body. Like that could have been profit. That could have been something that you could have used to gain momentum, to keep you having constant income and not just depending on Lemmy and depending on baddies, because we all know that shit's not gonna run forever. Like baddies is not gonna be a thing forever. Like yeah, it's popping now, but it's not gonna be something that has longevity in the end. Like all good things come to an end. Just like people thought Bad Girls Club was gonna be around forever. Look now in 2025, there's no Bad Girls Club no more.
Another thing I want y'all to remember is people are already blaming baddies, the momentum of it in certain videos on the kids jumping parents and their children. So y'all got to understand, you don't put it like this. Just like these major corporations get sued for shit like that, they can too. Now, Zeus look like they're trying to take a different direction with things with certain shows. So I really believe that baddies is not going to be much longer a thing. There's so much going on, it might be a pause. I want her to figure out what she wants to do, because it's still about you. You gave your body, you giving yourself, girl, have something for you. Telling you, don't sit here, because not doing you ain't finna be happy with that. I'm just I don't care how much money a nigga got. Me not having my own, it just don't sit right with me. I don't mind, but dang, sometimes I want to be able not to ask for nothing. It's great to be in your soft girl era. It's great for that, but after a while, you like, oh, hey, Justin, you kind of like, oh no, man, I don't know if I want it.
And lastly, if I'm not mistaken, it was rumors flying around X that Scotty stylist said that Lemmy be allegedly, hitting her upside the head, beating up on Capri. Like, but Scotty really give me the vibes that she would do anything for money. And that's very sad, because honestly, she sold out for a coin. That's just my take. So y'all know I gotta get my take.
I'm about to get off of here, Justin, in a few, but I'm gonna tell you what, I got 2 more lives to go, and you are welcome in the next one at 12. Well, damn, what time is it? 12:30? I don't know your time, but I know it's 11:10 for me. So when I come back on 12:30, you're welcome to come up for I start any live, any part of it. Hold on. Everybody saying they feel bad for Janisha. I'm going to play this one thing. Hey, Cancer 66. I did. It was great. It was great. Yeah, before we start my next live, I sure will. Just be in here by 12:30.
Virgin Islands. My hearing for my resolution is about to start soon. My family, my friends, they're all here. I feel so blessed. I feel so honored and humbled. I'm just really excited. Shout out to Senator Bunker for seeing me and for making this resolution in my honor. And yeah, it's about to start.
Long time coming. All these blessings rolling in, I ain't even see them.
You're welcome. So Janisha, that's what she doing, child. All right, I want to play what Letitia said about Glenn at the reunion, and then we're gonna get up out of here. About her first about what she said at the reunion. And it was something that I was like, wow. Because remember her first season when she found out that Glenn could have had the baby, and how she was trying to leave and she had $4 to her name. Cause she and everybody like, why she ain't leave? Why she ain't leave? She said it at the reunion. She said it. I can't find them. I have to go stroll down on cause she said she had $4 to her name. Glenn had the money. And she didn't have her child. And she couldn't afford. Let me go here. She couldn't afford to buy herself a sandwich because she had to start working because she was pregnant with that child. At 12:30, she was pregnant with their child. And she said she just had Josh, which is their son. I think that's his name. She said she sat there when she found out she was trying to leave him. And she couldn't. They was like, okay, everybody keep asking, why she ain't left Glenn? Why she ain't left Glenn? Letitia says she has to get her money up in order for stability. Meaning to her, that show and what she does is her stability. That what keep food in her mouth on her tape. Let me see. They were talking about finances. Yeah, here we go. I'm going to play what Tamara had to say as well. Okay.
The financial status of your relationship.
As far as like letting me in, like he's, talked about doing after we met with this amazing financial coach. I'm still waiting for him to do that.
Do you think Damon is broke?
I don't think he's broke. I think he just mismanages funds that
you can have your camera off, Justin.
He's had in the past.
When it comes to the fact that there were conversations about opening up a bank account together, have you two decided to do that yet?
No, we have not done that.
Are you afraid of Damon putting you in a situation where you're going to be financially strained?
Even if we had that account together, I'm not going to put myself in a situation where he can put me in a financial strain.
On some real I'm not mad at you. But before I move on to the next one, I do want to ask y'all this. Do you ladies have joint accounts with your husbands? Well, Marie, so you and Glenn have a joint account?
One, and I have separate. Because you have to remember, and we'll go back, first season when I left Glenn, the first time, I didn't. Glenn took me off my jobs when I had Josh. And when I left with, I couldn't even buy me a hamburger. My cousin told me when I called her, I said, I have $4 and some change. And she said, what are you about to do right now with $4 and some change? I just knew in that moment, I had to get away from my own peace. Because if a man think, honey, they can control you with money. And after that, I always put me something safe there.
Thank you for sharing that. I mean, look, I'll say this. At the end of the day, it's cute to have a joint account and do what you want to do in your household. Don't do it. A man's gonna man. I know women personally who have to go to jail because their husbands put paperwork in front of them and said, sign this. It's for us. Because the secret that men won't tell y'all is men control y'all with the money.
They control you with the money, baby. That's the secret. That is the secret. They control you with their cash. Trust me. And Please, baby, have your own, Scotty. I don't care. Just have your own thing going on, baby. Please. It's outside of that where you just won't. She's an Aquarius, y'all. She's going to feel smothered after a while. Right. She going to feel smothered after a while because she going to be like, oh my God. Okay. So just know, yeah, I have it scheduled. It's at 12:30, Justin. Yeah, she's going to feel, yes. So all of that, oh, no, baby. No. Men do have some control of the cash. He still got control of her on baddies and off. I want her to have something he don't so she can have that ring. Because she's an Aquarius. She has to feel like everything has to go where it should go, and she got a little rebelliousness. That would all that, because she ain't gonna be able to do that too much longer. All right, y'all, I'm finna end this live. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Later. Bye.
It's in the reach of my arms, the span of my hips, the stride of my step, the curl of my lips. I'm a woman, phenomenally.
Birds singing in the dead of night.